Daryl, what would you like to see differently from your team tomorrow night?
I think just more consistent right through our lineup. I think that we had some guys play really well and some guys not play really well. So at playoff games, you need more of a consistent. It's not effort, but more consistent what we're trying to do through the lineup.
How do you assess Muzzin and Ellerby's performances?
I think they both looked like, well, Keaton had actually played a few minutes one game, and he got hurt, actually said, in Florida last year.
He had ran into the gate, he said.
Yeah, so really it was both their first games, and as a pair, early in the game it looked like that was their first games. That's not a criticism. You know what, as the game went on, they both played a lot better as the game went on, but at the same time put a lot of pressure on the other four guys early, and it was a big reason why we spent so much time in our own zone was those kids had trouble early in the game.
What will go into your decision whether Matt Green is available for Game 2 or not?
If he's healthy.
So where's he at right now? I mean,
you know what? It's. I know that sounds like a strange, not a strange answer, but it's not just healthy, but he's got to be up to speed. We played. He needed about 10 games, to be quite honest. It's not you just don't put him in the lineup because it's Matt Green. Matt Green has to be able to play, perform. So we were hoping to get more games, quite honest, from him before, and he got banged up. We'll see. I'm quite happy playing those two kids because they're both very capable too.
Their fourth line had a very strong game physically. They moved the puck. They cycled it down low. What kind of rebound pushback would you like to see from your grittier players?
Well, it's pretty much a matchup situation, when you're on the road and Hitch wants to play Backus against Kopi, and it pretty much matches up who's playing against who. And if you try and get away from it, quite honest, when you're on the road, you've seen in the first period last night where then your changes become scoring chances against. So your matchups are what they are, and how do you counter that? I think that some of the boys that play on our fourth line have to play like big boys.
Does that get their attention?
It's not it's not really a surprise, right? Reeves and Porter and Cracknell have been a good line for them, and it's a strength of our game too, being able to play four lines, but. Our fourth line has been interchangeable because some of the kids haven't played very well. And they were, I know everybody goes back to last year, but those kids that we brought up last year have not played very well this year. So we were hoping for them to play better now and better in a hurry.
He's quick, the kind of guy who could bounce back fast, but no problem from what happened.
There was no issue with Jonathan last night. I said it in the you can say he made a mistake. He was trying to make a play. He was buying some time, and Steen made a good play by knocking the puck down. There's no problem. Jonathan Quick, the best two players on the ice were Steen and Quick. So I don't think either one's talked about bouncing back today.
So have you thought about putting Kopitar back with Brown and Williams? Or?
The reason we did it was knowing full well who we were playing, and that 42 plays against 11. And Mike has struggled on the road this year, and if you look at it, has a big thing to do with the regular season. Wasn't Kopi's line? It was whoever Mike was playing with. Mm-hmm. That line struggled on the road, so Jeff and Kopi play really well together. They play a lot of power play time together, they have something there, so that's the reason we did it. And quite honest, Mike and Brownie Willie were our best line by a long shot last night. So it's more on Kopi, not on Kopi to play better, not on putting somebody with him to help him.
What are the keys to?
I wish I got to play with the leading goal scorer in the conference.
Daryl, what are the keys to countering St. Louis's forecheck and being able to get the puck quickly with speed through the neutral zone and puck in the hands of the forwards?
When we did it, that's exactly right. With speed through the neutral, we did that. And when we didn't, it shows up. Same with them. It's not like it was, if it was every shift, then they would have beat us 15-0, and the play would be in our zone all the time. That's not the case. So you move pucks quick, and you expect to get hit.
If there's any positive from last night, you said before the series, stop being nostalgic. You know, you don't want to talk about last year too much. First time you're behind in a series, so that grabs everyone's attention maybe in the room that last year's last year.
I think what grabs it's you know, if that's what, you know, they feel or that's what they think, that's good. But what grabs their attention is they know that, you know, there's several of our players can play better, and that's, you know, we got to overtime with really 2 lines and 4 defensemen.